Welcome to the Night 7, Night 8 Extreme Panzer Leader 2022 board game. We got all the way through turn 64. Here's a recap of the cities and the points the people have in the bank, as well as any available perks, consumables that the countries still have left. We also have the final time banks left all the way on the right for each country. So now let's take a look at the board. We saw nothing new really happening in the north, just further consolidation. And I believe the last British city that was contested is now taken. As we move towards the southwestern half of the map, we see that the Germans and the Americans, with the help of the Italians, were able to remove the Russians and the Japanese off of this portion of the map, completely consolidating those cities, as well as the Italians making it through to the other side to help the Finnish assault the remaining Russian cities. As we can see, the Finnish have launched their attack on the Russians. And the Super Boobs, we saw a little bit of contention between the Polish and the Russians and Japanese. They have since figured all that out, and the Super Boobs have been quite quiet since that moment. All the way south, we still have the Finnish and the French homelands very well consolidated, with the Polish picking up some cities from the French in order to help bolster their offensive firepower. We saw the Russians lose the majority of their cities in these farmlands to the Arabs, and then the rest to the French and the Polish. So now the entire southeastern side is pretty well consolidated. We saw the Italians and the Finnish get pushed out of the desert and into the Russian remaining cities, and have since launched that full assault on these remaining Russian units. But they were chased by the Jordanians, so we have a front building here between the Jordanians and the Finnish. The Japanese were able to bolster their remaining stand on top of Hill 132, as well as a joint front between all countries along this river, creating somewhat of a pressure point between all of the countries in the game. The Jordanians were able to consolidate the desert with the help of the Israelis and start to maneuver some cities towards them, as well as the Russians, building a secondary homeland for them. And as we move towards the northwest, nothing new has changed here, as the cities were consolidated. That's it for the recap. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to keep updated on new recaps, as well as further expansion changes and updates towards the game.